matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver makes the grab. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. QB keeper all the way. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, and he can't hang on for a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Completion there. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Ducks with first and 10 here. The linebacker shifting around now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through a tackle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tremendous toughness here. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He Get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They're taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll run it here. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. Coming up, second down and goal. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They'll hand it off. And the defense brings him down.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Sticking with the running game. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaking free at the 35. Could take it all the way. At the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. Inside the 20. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. Well, what a play. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides.